Well, it's just a short video while I'm at work because it's just a bit of a busy time at the moment. But I got to talk about Liverpool, Man City yesterday. What a performance! What a performance! And I could talk all day about the performance of every single player. I really, really could. Could talk about how the fans and everybody in that ground were absolutely phenomenal. How Klopp has turned us into just an unbelievable team, unbelievable club, like in really a short space of time. He really has. And I think it also highlights a lot of issues for Man City as well until they get to January, until they get their defensive options back, because there's going to be other teams that they go and play, that'll go and do that to Man City. They have, people talk about, Arsenal have lost games. They've lost 3 games this season. So Man City. Man City have lost more games this season than I think they have in the Premier League over the last 2 seasons. I think, might be wrong on that one. We were brilliant. We were fantastic. I've been saying for a while that we haven't played our best football like all season. I haven't seen very much of it, but it's like we saved our best performance right up until we really needed it before the international break. Fabinho smacking one in from 25-30 yards, pointing to his watch, whatever that was about. Unreal. Salah gets a nice header, beautiful passing play by Trent and Robertson beforehand, and Mane with another header as well. 2 headers in one game. Jordan Henderson, magnificent. I think the only negative, and it's not really a negative, was you could see a little bit of a switch in the play when Jordan Henderson went off. When he went off, they started to get a little bit more into the midfield, a bit more. And they scored their goal. It was a lot of, like pinball in our box. There was a lot of pinball going on, and they scored a goal, and you could sort of feel a little bit of tension. But what a game that was from Liverpool. Like, I'm in awe of that performance. I am so enjoying being a Liverpool fan right now, and I'm trying to make the most of it because we don't know when it's going to go. We don't know when it's going to go. We've got to live these high times while we can. We've had low times. We've had, those low times that Arsenal fans are all looking at and Man United fans are looking at. We've had that. After Benitez, all the things with our ownership and stuff like that, similar things. They think that they're the first ones going through it. They're not. We've been there. You look at what happens now when you bring in someone like Jurgen Klopp, a manager that one day we'll have to, but I can't imagine being without him. The players that we've got, every position. Lovren, I have to give a shout out to Lovren. I criticise Lovren a great deal, a lot. Probably too much as well. Probably give him a little bit, that's possibly an agenda on my part. But he was brilliant yesterday. Made 2 brilliant stops in a row on the floor to stop Sterling from scoring. He was brilliant. The whole back line was brilliant. Everyone in there. Alisson is looking like he's getting back to his best as well, returning to proper fitness and all that sort of business. I was disappointed when I saw Henderson, Gini Wijnaldum and Fabinho because I wanted it, Oxlade-Chamberlain in there. But it was the right call. This is why I'm not a manager. Because it was the right call. It was the right midfield, the right intensity. It was brilliant. Masterstroke. And then the front 3, people say Bobby had a quiet game, but he occupied players. Even with it, while he's just stood, he could be stood there like a statue and do nothing, and he'll be occupying people because people know that his ability, he can do anything at any time. We were fantastic yesterday. We really were, and I am so proud of this team. Pep Guardiola absolutely losing his business over VAR. I think a lot of people are clearing it up now. Bernardo Silva, it hit his hand first, rebounded off onto Trent Alexander-Arnold. So many people are now saying it would never have been given a penalty anyway. It wouldn't have. So people have got to get over that now. They really, really do. That's not our fault. That's not Liverpool's fault at all. It really isn't. People talking about the Salah, was the offside? Sheffield United against Tottenham, they had a similar sort of offside situation. What can I say? It depends entirely on what is the, I can't think of the word right now, but what is the baseline for an offside? what is the literal definition of an offside on VAR, because it's different for every team and every game. It is. It's very, very difficult to now know who's offside and who isn't, and what is the right call and what's the wrong call, because it's not being defined properly. But I'm going to get into that next week. The next video, because we're on international break now, and I've got a hectic week ahead, which is why I'm actually recording this on my break at work. Cheers, coffee machine. God. Yeah, I'm recording this on my break at work, just while there's not really many people about either. So it's a busy week this week. I'll probably get back to doing videos on Monday, but I'm going to do the shape of the top six. It's going to be interesting because there's a lot to look at. It might be a bit of a longer video, might even split it into two parts, but let me know what you think of the shape of the top six right now. Let me know what you think of Liverpool and where teams are. Man United seem like they're getting a little bit of a run of form together. Tottenham don't. You know, likes of Leicester, Chelsea doing really, really well. Man City are having a bit of a, I can't say a blip. They lost to a very, very good Liverpool team, and I'm proud to say that. Same, you know, what about Arsenal? Let me know what you think in the comments below about like the shape of the top six, but also let me know how proud you are as a Liverpool fan. If you are a Liverpool fan, let me know it in the comments below. Thank you ever so much for watching this video, and if you have enjoyed it, please do like it and subscribe if you're new around here. Thank you once again, and I'll catch you later.